G'day folks, and welcome back to Metal Mania 3D in the Diecast workshop. Today we got another little Welly that I scored the other day there with a box of goodies. 164. This is an Audi R8. Now, some people don't like these because they're the cheaper China model and whatever else there, but I tell you what, they've been going for over 38 plus years. I don't get anything for this either, by the way. I do this all freely. I collect a lot of Wellies, decent ones out of the ones that did come out, and now they're even better and better and better, especially this little job here. Now, these ones here, if you were to do a repaint on these, you could have this looking at exactly the same. This plastic panel on the back here clips out. These plastic panels on the side here, when you pull it apart, clip out. These are your driving lights and your vents down below here, clip out. Your whole grille panel there, including all of that detailed grille panel, clips out. So all of that there does that there. The only thing you would do if you do a repaint is you just need to get your Audi logos on it, which is understandable with most of the ones that we use do, or people do, whatever else there. You got exhaust pipes there that you can highlight. You got your tail lights you can do. You can put that little black stripe back on the boot if you're wanting to, if that's your thing. But yeah, what I'm saying is, and plus all the windscreens have got all the proper black paint out, just like they should have, and all that sort of stuff and everything. And the base is not that well detailed, but it has stuff there that you can do up and paint up your swing arms, the bottom of your engines, and all that sort of stuff and everything else there. So yeah, right. So we're going to do a wheel swap on this today. We're going to whack on a set of Mitchies. Black 5 spokes, which will be on our website if not already. So yeah, what's we're going to do? We're not going to be drilling the base because these have got little short posts again. Some of the Wellies actually, believe it or not, have screws. I don't have one right offhand here, but it's on the other bench. Yeah, anyway, we'll get into this here. Back to the little cutters we got. We have one here. I'll just put it down, push it in, holds the ends off so you don't shoot, poke your eye out, or someone else's if you've got someone watching you, more so even your own eye, so wear eye protection. Some of us, when you get to my age, you got eye protection all the time. Alright, now, same as the front wheels, straight off. Sometimes I'm out of camera, folks, I'm sorry about that. I do apologise, I am trying my hardest to get used to it. Anyway, I should be dropping these up onto here so you can see those ugly wheels that came off. I'll just drop the pins out of there onto the... Because I actually keep those pins, I use them for doing other little jobs, those little pins that go cut off in the end, and then repurpose the axles for shorter wheelbases, like this job here I'm going to do here. This is one of those ones that's been already factory lowered and chopped up already, and I haven't done anything except for drill the base. And see, it only requires very short axles, so you can repurpose your stuff quite easily if you go about it the right way when you're chopping it up. Righto, let's cut us down. Oh, I'll put that back on there just for one brief second. We'll get my drill. 1.2 drill. Running through there. I used to run a 1 mil through there on the other one there, so I do it in and out quite a few times. Because I don't like getting too aggressive, but just some people probably don't like doing that there. So if you go through it with a 1.2, no more than a 1.3, gently does it. Make sure you line it up properly on the other side. You don't want to be drilling a new hole for the axle. That took a fair bit of plastic out, that one there did. So that's why you drill them out, so your axles will run freely, because these are rod axles, not wire axles. So, there we go. I go in from both sides. Alright, then we go to do the front. I'll get him over here just so I can line it up, guys, just so I can see. You can't see it when it's at that angle. yeah, so I'll just test the axle like I did the other, on my other ones like I do. Just checks the axle, there goes, everything goes run away. That's alright, we'll handle it. We've got the recipe to pick it up. Righto, it's going to clear lovely, going to spin nice and freely. Okay, we've lost an axle as well, but we'll find him. We have the technology to replace it if we found lost it. Righto, okay. Get these ready here. I'll just remove that out of there. Just quickly get this done here. And get this showed you. There's not a lot of real detail that you can do to that, just have to trick it up with a couple of little tiny spots, like the exhaust. You could put exhaust in there, I guess. Do the backs of your mirrors, like the face of your mirrors that you look at, chrome. You could do the handles on the doors, chrome, I guess. Yeah, there's a few things like that you could do to it extra, besides the wheel spot, which we're just going to do to it there. I was actually quite impressed with it, for being one of the cheap models, for what it is. So yeah, what we're going to get into the habit of as well is also checking the width of this wheelbase, a bit like one of the Aston Martins I just did before, and all that sort of stuff. Same deal. Only put that in until you can see one little bit one of your little bird up ends hanging out. And that way you've got enough room for your wheel to press on the other side. Under here, and away. We're in line, aren't we? Yep. Righto, there we go. That's it. Is that one done? We'll do both of them while we're at it. The axles, get those out of the road. Stop shaking, I'll be right. That'll be good one day. Alright. Put him into the other rim. On the other side. Righto, there we go. There we go. Yep. Right. There we go. That's done. That's done. Now, like I was saying there, I practiced this here. Oh, another thing I didn't mention there as well, if you can see through there, yeah. See if we can get a close up in there. A little engine compartment. Look how much of that you could deck out if you decided you wanted to drill the base. I do drill the base on these, don't worry. I put them back together when I do that. I drill a little, I forget what size the hole is now. I think the hole is actually 1 mil. And I put these little pins in, back in the bottom. And it actually looks like a rivet. That's pretty close up, looks pretty big and aggressive. But when you put them in, they look like this. I'll get another car. They look like that. Alright, okay. Let's get back. Like I was there, religiously I always go from the right hand side. Only my preference. If you prefer the left hand side, you do the left hand side. That's no problemo. It's only I do that there, that way I know when I go to pull anything apart, especially when you've done heaps of them. When you do lots and lots of them, it's always just good to know, that's all. Just pushed him in a little bit too tight. Just bear with me for a second. Here we go, like that. Beautiful, running nicely. Alright, now we just rear wheel, right hand side again. Beautiful, like that. It's going to look pretty tricky with black rims on it. A lot of people don't like black rims. I actually quite like black rims on the right vehicle, I will say it that way. Not all of the time. I do have chrome and all that sort of stuff and everything else. Right. There we go. Just a little bit too tight again. Ooh, there we go. Just a little tiny fraction too tight. There we go. Look at that. Beautiful. spinning freely, beautifully. Maybe just a little too tight still on the front. Fix that up in a second, folks. This is a good thing about this here, and if you don't do that, like I was saying, I only glue them on for jobs. Everything else there, or if you're going to race them, whatever else, I recommend that you glue them on. Well, we're talking about racing too. If you want to get into racing and all that sort of stuff with these, slip yourself over to HCT Hot Car Track. They're on YouTube. We'll put a link down the bottom of this video. And you can race your cars and all that there. You just send your cars over there in Australia. An Australian, go and talk to the guys over there. He'll look after you. Just jump onto his there and go to his about page, and he'll tell you what you've got to do and everything else there. And you can join the group and start racing there and getting up and running. So yeah, there it is. There's the Audi R8 with its new Michis. Five spoke rims. Looks pretty cool, I reckon. It's just made a load of difference as compared to these things on there. So yeah, alright, thanks guys for watching, and like I'm saying, we'll be back with more soon of paint jobs and all that sort of stuff there. We're going to keep getting into those there at the moment because we're going to start cooling off here. But anyway, thanks for watching. Stay safe everyone, and take care, and we'll be back soon with some more.